Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Stellar Lumens XLM. If you guys are an XLM holder or you want to know more about XLM, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video, because we make pretty much daily updates on Stellar Lumens. We've been doing it for a while. We saw the massive potential, we saw the massive increases coming, and therefore this was a great call because we've actually seen insane increases just as of lately. We saw this 1 month 50% increase, 1 week 31% increase, and 24-hour period 21% increase. Just massive increases in Stellar Lumens XLM. We understand that it's going to be making up some ground on XRP. XRP is a little overvalued at its current price point. It's about more, I mean, it's probably right around $1.50. It makes more sense. But you know, where we saw Stellar Lumen, XRP go to $1.96, unfortunately, I believe that was a little overvalued. I knew it was going to be dropping down. We saw it drop down, obviously, with the crypto market kind of crashing as well. But then we saw it kind of rise and stabilize around $1.53. I do think XRP has a lot left in the tank still. However, $1.96 was a little too soon for it, and I knew that Stellar Lumens would kind of pick up the pace, catching a little ground, and that's exactly what we're seeing. We're seeing 24-hour period that we see, a 21% increase in Stellar Lumens. And I think we will continue to see some increases coming in the next couple months. So like I said, we will be doing price predictions and updates on May, June, and 2021. So stick around to the end of the video for that. As we jump straight into, we see this market cap as $17 billion, the volume in the last 24 hours being 5.6 billion, and obviously the circulating supply being 23.1 billion XLM. If you guys don't know what Stellar Lumens is, I'm going to give you a brief description of Coinbase's about. So Stellar's cryptocurrency, the Stellar Lumen XLM, powers the Stellar payment network. Stellar aims to connect banks, payment systems, and individuals quickly and reliably. That is exactly what Stellar Lumens is trying to accomplish. We're going to talk about some of these tweets that we've seen recently, and then we're going to jump straight into the Stellar Lumens website, talk a little bit about why we see so much potential in Stellar Lumens, as well as why we see XLM's prices in May, June, and 2021 continuing to increase. So first off, we see greetings Stellar Questers. Challenge 3 begins soon. Pre-register at the link below. So if you guys don't know about these challenges Stellar's been doing, you can learn Stellar, collect NFTs, and earn XLM. Obviously, great way to learn more about Stellar and how it all works, and you can also collect and earn as well. So how often are quests released? They talk about quests are released in sets, one at a time. A new one will come out every few days, and for the first hour after they go live, you'll be able to register to complete it alongside 19 others for XLM. So this is pretty cool. Obviously, a free way to earn XLM. So we jump into the next one. This one's going to be a little bit more important. So we see great news for the Stellar USDC ecosystem. Stablecoin just launched Stablecoin on-off ramps on the Stellar network. So you can read full announcement here. It's obviously a big deal. We're going to like the tweet. If you guys don't already follow me on Twitter, make sure to jump into the description of this video, follow me on Twitter, and then jump into my likes if you want to read about this announcement. I have liked it there, obviously. And I try to retweet all the major updates and then like everything a little bit in between that. So this is a major update in a way, but in reality, it's kind of a little bit of a minor update compared to some of the big things that have been happening in crypto recently. And I don't want to, cover everyone's feed and just random coins updates. So we are going to continue to really follow Stellar Lumens on this channel. So make sure to subscribe, like I said previously, turn notifications on and like the video. But let's jump into Stably launches stablecoin on-off ramps on the Stellar network. So this is a big deal. Obviously, seeing integration supports USDC and USDS deposits and withdrawals for Stellar-based wallets and anchors. They talk more about this in this article. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this article, but like I said, it's a very big deal as we continue to see Stellar Lumens find some massive potential partners, as well as integrations really with Stellar Lumens as a whole. So let's jump straight into the actual website now, and then we'll jump into, like I said, those price predictions for May, June in 2021. So Stellar is an open network for storing and moving money. They talk about how it's borderless, limitless, and powerful. So Stellar makes it possible to create, send, and trade digital representations of all forms of money. This includes dollars, pesos, Bitcoin, pretty much anything. It's designed so that all the world's financial systems can work together on a single network. They talk about how Stellar makes money better. So Stellar's APIs and SDKs are ready to help you transform the world of finance, and the network's currency connections could give even a small company the power and reach of an international bank. Here's what you can build with just a few lines of code. They talk and give you kind of examples of what you can all do. So global payment apps, so you can leverage the many currency-backed tokens already on the Stellar network. Asset exchanges, use Stellar's built-in decentralized exchange for crypto, forex, or securities. Users can swap between tokens using simple functions built into the protocol, as well as micro payment services, so power payments of any size with Stellar's low, flat fees and fast transactions. You go down a little bit more, you can see just a few examples of create account, send payment, issue asset, and then obviously make a buy offer. So if we go down to built on Stellar, this is where it gets kind of cool. So we see large enterprise companies and companies as small as single dev startups have chosen Stellar to move money and access new markets. So if you go actually to the see all projects, you can see that there's many projects that Stellar Lumens currently basically carries on their back. I mean, we see StableX, Abra, Fireblocks, Tempo, Wire, MVP Workshop, Tribal Credit. We're not going to go through all of them, but there's 6 pages. Obviously, a lot of projects here with all huge potential behind them because they are connected with something like Stellar, a massive positive for these projects as a whole. I do think we are going to continue to see a lot of projects jumping on the Stellar network and the Stellar ecosystem really as a whole because, like we said, Stellar is an open financial infrastructure. Anyone can access it. There's no permission on application needed. Companies as big as IBM and Franklin Templeton and as small as single dev startups use Stellar for moving money and accessing new markets. So it's a big deal for even, like I said, small and large markets. But let's, without further ado, jump into Stellar Lumens XLM's price currently. I did compare the market cap. So we see about a $17 billion market cap on Stellar Lumens. And then if we go to XRP, the slight competitor to, Stellar Lumens. A lot of people compare XRP and Stellar Lumens quite a lot. We see about 54 billion. So, Stellar Lumens has a long shot to catch up, I guess a long way to go to catch up to, XRP's market cap, and I definitely think that's something that we could see in the future. I think Stellar Lumens could catch up fairly well and fairly fast in the very near future. So jumping into, by the end of May, where do we think Stellar Lumens could end up? I will say, guys, I always try to keep these price predictions on the conservative side, so make sure to be I try to keep them realistic predictions as well. So make sure to understand that I'm not going to be doing 100x price predictions for something like Stellar Lumens. There's a $17 billion market cap. 100x is just not going to happen in this year alone. I do think we are going to see good profits and increases, though, with Stellar Lumens. And also remember, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing, as this is not financial advice. Jumping into May, though, I do think we are going to continue on this kind of increase. If we take a look at the last 24 hours, we actually saw it go to 78 cents. Like I said, kind of our recent all-time high. And then we dipped back down to about 70 cents, and now we're starting to see an increase again to 73 cents. So it's all over the board. I do think Stellar is, for the most part, going to continue on this increase for the end of May. I think we could easily see Stellar reach very close to $1. I'm going to pin it right between this price range of 90 cents to $1. I think either one of those is possible, and really between that is really where I could see Stellar Lumens, targeting. So by the end of June, I think Stellar Lumens will continue on this kind of rampage, and I think by the end of June, we are going to continue to see some massive increases like we saw in the last 24 hours, as well as week and month. And because of that, I think Stellar Lumens easily could reach about $1.25 to about $1.30. I think that's a price range that I'm comfortable with, kind of predicting. I think by the end of the year, Stellar Lumens has a lot of possibilities. I could see right around a $3 to $4 Stellar Lumens by the end of the year at the very, very least. Do remember, these are conservative price predictions, so $3 to $4 is definitely within range. We could see much more than that. Like I said, it's just all depending on really where Stellar goes within the next year, what kind of partnerships they bring in, what kind of big news or major updates they are able to accomplish. So there is a ton of utility behind Stellar Lumens, and that's exactly why that $3 to $4 price range is not too far-fetched. So I'm excited to see where kind of Stellar Lumens ends up. We'll continue to monitor Stellar Lumens pretty much daily on this channel, so if you guys haven't already, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.